I was like,
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Acknowledge us. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with the Bros alongside Fair. I'm Chris. Our third person, James, could not be here tonight. He got stuck at work, man. They've been working my man like a dog, man. He tired, man. He tired. James said he's tired, but he's here with us in spirit. And on the next pod, he'll definitely be here. He'll give us a breakdown of what happened at the Garden because he was there Monday night. He was there at the Garden. So you know what? I think that's his punishment. I think his job found out he was at the Garden for Raw, and they said, "Nah, you gonna work. You gonna work these extra. You gonna work these extra hours tonight, buddy." So, but shout out to James. Shout out to our wonderful executive producer Smitty. Make sure you follow us on X, Twitter, whatever you call it, at WWTV 2024. Also, hit that like and subscribe button on our YouTube page. So when we go live like we are now, you will be notified and you can join in on the fun. What's going on, Fair? How you feeling, man? You feeling good? You feeling great?
Yeah, man, we always been pushing over here, chilling, man, trying to figure out what we're doing on these shows, cause they ain't giving us much to talk about, brother. They just
Nah.
they really just don't give a shit. They got that cool 20 million for WrestleMania. They said, eh,
Hmm.
eh, that's all. But highly blessed, brother. That's all. Let's talk about this crappy ass show.
Yeah. Uh, where should we start at, man? Where should we start? Because I mean, I think it's interesting because we had talked about going live for Monday Night Raw because it was in the Garden this past Monday.
Hmm.
And I told Fair, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. And I don't want to go live no more because I'm sick of it. All that's, it seems like every time we go live, I get disappointed, man. It feels
Right.
like you're finally going to get with that chick you've been wanting. And then when you finally get with her, you're like, this was it? This
Yeah.
is what I
That
got?
shit was That shit was mid.
Yeah,
It was
man.
mid.
It look, I think we've said this on this pod a few times. Hey, this build up, and I know Pharaoh's saying, we
Just
got to stop
lays there like a
comparing it.
log.
Like, I know you said we got to stop comparing it to, WrestleMania 40, that build. But
Yeah.
let's be honest, WrestleMania 40 probably had one of the best builds in recent memory. And this is what we have to, I don't want to say look forward to, but, it kind of set the standard for a little bit. And honestly, I think this build right here, man, it has been horrible. It has been horrific.
I mean,
Uh
you can say it hasn't been a build, to be honest with you. Like, what is building? Nothing. Do you Punk and Roman has I don't want to say plateaued yet, but I don't think they're Roman's not on TV next week. So they're not this I mean, this it's just been nothing. Like literally, you want to start somewhere here? Let's start over here. Let's go to SmackDown. Uh not Roman, sorry. Randy and Cody. The response after being off is to walk into the arena about as calm as you can look, walk through a commercial, and then have the worst brawl that I've ever seen in my life. That was the worst pull up. Why is Jelly Roll there? Bro, you're not that
Yeah.
good of a friend. You're not that good of a friend for us to give a fuck about you being there, bro. Stop. Like I like Jelly Roll. He's cool. You know, I like people who actually take the craft seriously, but I don't need you there, brother. I don't need you there. Don't get involved. Like this would be the equivalent of somebody doing that with Roman and Seth for me. Like this is a story that I've been wanting them to tell for it was since at least since Randy came back from injury, and they put Jelly
Hmm.
Roll in there. Like who? Cody don't give a shit about no goddamn Jelly Roll, and Randy don't give a shit about no Jelly Roll because I don't like. Don't I don't know. What was your thoughts on what was your thoughts on that whole pull apart they tried to execute and
You know what?
wound it up with RKO and Jelly Roll? What did you think? I thought it was trash.
Yeah, you know what, man? Probably ever since WrestleMania 1, this is, as it's been well documented and well said, probably overstated a lot. WrestleMania is obviously the Super Bowl for wrestling, for WWE. And they look at this as they've been doing this since WrestleMania 1, bringing out the biggest celebrities at the moment and putting them on the card. I'm with you. I didn't ask for Jelly Roll. I didn't, I wasn't checking for Jelly Roll. I wasn't looking for him. None of that stuff. It was a
Hmm.
nice thing that they had him at SummerSlam last year. It kind of added to the story a little bit this time around. I don't need him. I don't need him. I understand why they're bringing him back, but I don't need him. I honestly do not need him, and I think it's just a waste of everybody's time. Um, honestly,
You know what pisses me off? You're putting so much creative thought into how you're going to use Jelly Roll, but can't get LA Knight a singles match at fucking WrestleMania. I don't understand that. Like, what? Why? Why? Oh, whatever. We didn't get to that part yet. But it's just like it. Just, I didn't need it either. Like, I don't care that. Yay, Jelly Roll took a RKO on national television. What the fuck does that have to do with the story? That has nothing to do with the fucking story at all. So I don't know. Like I don't know what the problem is with a man as bright as Triple H that you're putting this bullshit out here, bro. Like that. That's super corny. That shit was super corny. Like I don't know. I don't even know how else to say it. The shit was super corny. I interrupt. My bad, but it was just super corny. I don't know. James might have had yeah, kind of called him James. Chris had to go on mute. But I just don't need I don't need celebrities and everything. I- I'm cool with celebrities being in the mid card stuff. That's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing celebrities in my main event for night one or night two or wherever they're gonna put it. Probably night one. I don't need celebrity. I don't need Jelly Roll in that conflict. I need Cody and Randy to tell me a legitimate story for the next 4 weeks. And now you took away from that because now we're worried about Jelly Roll getting his face smashed in the damn mat. So, I don't I didn't like that. I like the stuff with Jade and Rhea, how that has turned into, but still the bad taste of the first week that still gets in my head and I'm like, damn, like get out of your feelings for once. But overall, I like that. I like what they're doing with Meechin and with BFAT. Like I said, I've been trying to get them to put them in a group for what the last month now. So you know, good for them. I guess it's just so lackadaisical right now. It feels like just nothing. Nobody's giving effort right now, and you're and
hmm
like I can say all the good long day. Like we all know what the economy is right now. We all know how shit is going. The shit ain't cheap to go nowhere. They're losing probably a bulk of their European people to that come over during these times. That probably is the rest of the seating that they're looking for. It's like for you to put this type of product out, like this wish washy. Oh, you got a 1.5 storyline to get excited about. You threw a ladder match randomly on WrestleMania and put four people or three people minus the champion
Mm-hmm.
in there that has no business being in that fucking match. No business. What the fuck is JD doing in that fucking match? No offense to JD, you're a great worker. You've been out for like 6 months, brother. You don't deserve to be in that fucking match. Like, what are we doing? I don't know. I kind of went
I,
off on the Randy thing, brother. I went off in the Randy thing, and then I was talking about Jade and Rhea. So you pick up wherever you want.
no, I mean, yeah, I mean this. Ooh, every build for Mania is not going to be great, but boy, it was just, whew, yeah. This one is not.
Ain't gotta be this
That's
shit.
not. Yeah, yeah. It's not. It's not doing good at all.
Ain't gotta be this shit. This is whack. It is not a. There's one story. It's one story. I'm sorry, there's two. If it's not so much a story, but a confrontation of Oba and Brock. Brock and Oba and Roman and Punk. Your other title has nothing going. You tried to flip a dude heel. These dudes are freaking cheering him louder to beat the shit out of your champion. But that's supposed to draw people to come pay for this shit. The prices you charging? I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm all for if you putting out good product and you charging out the wazoo, it's cool. That's cool. That's how the business works. You know what I'm saying? You strike when
Hmm.
you strike when it's hot. They was hot, brother. You better strike a match because you cold as shit right now, and you need to get it up. Pause. That was crazy. Get it up. That's
Oh,
crazy.
honestly, I mean, but honestly, fair. If you look at what's going on with Mania right now, I mean,
Mm.
it's probably what three, maybe four matches that people really only care about. Roman and Punk, Oba and Brock, Liv and Steph, and what? Maybe Rhea and Jade. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I think people are starting to come around too. Like I said, the first meeting between them, it gave everybody a bad taste. And yeah, you
Yeah.
got off 2 or 3 weeks worth of good momentum, but that first week is a big hill to come back from. That first
Right.
week was
Right.
so bad. And
Yeah.
every time you look at them, you feel that, you know what I'm saying, something is there. But I don't know if they could have to get in the room and talk it out. But if you can get in the room and talk it out and then bring whatever that was to the screen and do that, then you have something. But you can clearly see that hasn't happened. They're just sitting there going through the motions. So, maybe put your big girl pants on and actually go, work the shit out so we can get some good content. It wasn't that serious.
No, it was. Um. I mean, I think a part of it, and this is part of the reason why John Cena, I believe, was tapped to be the host of WrestleMania to help boost those sales up because of like the ticket sales are not moving like they thought it would. I think having it in Vegas for the second year in a row was a bad move by TKO. When it should have gone to New Orleans. And you know what?
I
Even
think
I think
it was a
go ahead,
bad
go ahead.
move on this point. It was a bad move because Las Vegas is expensive, especially in this
Yeah.
economy. If you would have went to Louisiana, it's a little cheaper to go around there. And it's
Hmm.
no offense to the place. I'm just saying it is cheaper than Las Vegas. So you fuck yourself that way, and then the shit is the shits right now. So that wasn't gonna work. I don't know. I don't know. But you got to check though. It's paid for. WrestleMania is already paid for. We already know that.
Hmm.
But go ahead. I mean, if 40,000 people ain't a small amount of people,
No, it's
but
not.
you know, that's like 12,000 less than what you did last year. So that looks a little bad. It looks a
No,
little bad. Looks a little bad.
yeah, yeah, this isn't yeah, this isn't really it's yeah, this build up for Mania is not has not been good at all. Um but we can talk, matter of fact, let's go ahead and talk about some of the matches that we have coming up for WrestleMania 42. Brock
Mm.
and Obafemi. Uh I saw, you know what? I saw a tweet. I don't know if you saw this, but Hardcore Holly was
Oh my
criticizing
god.
Oba. Yeah, so you did see it.
Yeah, I
Hardcore
see.
Holly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of paraphrasing what he said. Um,
Oh, go
he,
ahead. Go ahead, paraphrasing. I'll try to pull it up real quick.
I'm just paraphrasing. Pretty much, he said that if Brock Lesnar calls you out, you don't come out, and do your dance or your walk to your music to the ring or whatever. Pretty much, he felt that Obafemi should have came out running and went into the ring and knocked out and attacked Brock Lesnar, whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
everybody in the garden was probably they've been wanting to see Obafemi uh, do that and live for them. So that's what he did. Excuse me. Uh, him and him and Brock Lesnar used the referees and security as rag dolls just to throw around the ring was pretty freaking hilarious. Um, but yeah, that was a good segment. I like that. I like the fact that they didn't attack each other. Don't attack each other. I think you keep building off that, building it up to where it wants us wanting more and more and more until maybe a week before Mania, or or have them not actually hit each other until Mania. I think that's the best move for this feud right here, because when they actually do get in the ring at WrestleMania 42, I think all hell's going to break loose in that match. Personally, that's what I feel.
Uh, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's gonna be that's probably like a 10-minute match and just throwing each other around, which I'm gonna love, by the way. But
Hmm.
Bob Holly said when Brock Lesnar calls you out to a fight, and you're doing your goofy entrance dance to the ring, you look stupid.
Hmm.
No, sir, because the dance is not a dance. It's called it's a war march. So
Right.
yeah, he's marching towards battle, and you have to keep that consistent. So shut your ass up. Nobody liked you anyway. Um, as far as yeah, like I don't know about not letting him touch it. Like I think Brock has to get him one time. You know what I'm saying? He has to get
Hmm.
him one time. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let him just run roughshod over you. And it's not, like I said, it doesn't take away from anything. Like, obviously, Brock would get you if he jumps you from behind. But all you got to do if you want to keep over strong, let his ass get up.
Hmm.
Let his ass get up and stare Brock down. That it's the simplest. It's the simplest thing that this the simplest things that allow people to enjoy things. And when you just get two big humans in a ring and they just look like monsters and fight, like everybody likes King Kong and Godzilla fights. It's a reason why those movies keep getting made, right?
Hmm.
So, yeah, we want to see these big ass fucking humans fight, you know. Sorry, Adam Pierce, that you got thrown in the barricade like that. But maybe you shouldn't have been that close. Maybe you shouldn't have been that close, you know.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, shit happens. Oh, and I love the fact that everybody hate that Triple H got in there. Why did Triple H have to be in there? Maybe because Oba laid out his general manager and he was the only dude that was going to stop the fight because they wouldn't swing while the boss is in the ring. Makes perfect sense to me. I've seen Dana White do that plenty of times. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I've seen him.
But Dana knows if he gets in between them, they're not going to swing. That's the same thing. I don't know why people can't just put. I don't know, man. It's a lot of people out there that I think that just watch wrestling and don't watch anything else, bro. They just watch wrestling and cartoons, and they don't watch anything else. It's insane sometimes, dude, with this idiotic shit that people do with this. fucking TV show.
Yeah.
What else we got in here on this card before I
You
start
have Stephanie
cursing the internet
Vacure
out?
and Liv Morgan. I actually like their feud because they seem like they're going at it. They're
Hmm.
like they give the feeling like they hate each other. Um, and I like the fact that Liv Morgan spoke Spanish back at Stephanie, even though I didn't understand what she said, but I liked it. I
It
uh
was clearly something that you don't want to say to somebody
yeah.
because she was
Well,
pissed.
I think punta. I think I know what that means, but
They
no,
definitely called her a bitch.
yeah, right.
But
That's what I figured.
whatever
Um,
the rest of that shit was, New York seemed to know what the fuck she said.
right.
They said, "Oh shit, I
Yeah.
don't know what they
I
said. What they say?"
um but Roxanne Perez, she's back. So shout out to her. She
Yeah,
came
love
back.
that. Me and James love that. By the way,
Yeah.
just want to let you know. Me and James love that.
Yeah. I
I
think
want to. I like. How do you
go ahead.
feel? How do you feel about Sami Zayn winning the Intercontinental, the UFC title?
Man, okay. What purpose are you serving with him winning the belt? That's
Is
what
to
I
give
want to
Trick a
know.
name. Give Trick a name that he pinned at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have seen, Sammy Hogan kicked in, obviously. Uh
Wow, Sammy gets the Sammy Hope. Sami Zayn is. Oh my God.
no, I
Sami
honestly,
Zayn has
honestly,
creative control. Sami Zayn. Oh my. Oh, because he was a bloodline member. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, because he was a bloodline member. Yeah, I got you. I got. You.
yeah. So no, I was actually surprised that he won, to be honest with you. I really was.
I think the world was surprised.
Yeah,
The world
I
was surprised.
was.
Man.
Yeah, I was very surprised by that. Was not expecting
I
that, to
think
be
they
honest
go.
with
I
you.
think they go triple threat. I think they go triple threat. I don't think they leave Carmelo out. I don't think they leave Carmelo out of it. And if they do, they need to throw him in that damn ladder match that they randomly put together on Raw for no fucking reason. Like, yeah, go over there, go over there, and go in that ladder match. But that's clearly a name. If it stays a single, it stays a singles match. He's there to eat the pin, and he's there to put over Trick, and he's there to have the first person that I beat for my title was Sami Zayn, which is a big name in these streets in WWE these days. So yeah, that's what it. That's all it is in my opinion. Like I don't like that they took the belt off of Melo, but I know they're gonna put the belt on Trick. So I kind of I don't know. I don't have a feeling for it. I understand it and I don't care about it. Um, no mention of AJ Lee and Becky Lynch Monday. Did you notice that?
I did. I did. Well. Hey, Becky Lynch was back there making TikTok videos with Nikita Lyons, so she couldn't.
Right. Yeah. You know, she couldn't come into the ring and cut a
Yeah,
promo.
I
You
thought
know,
that was kind of interesting, to be honest with you.
I would like that combination. I think that combination will work. I think Becky can make that work. What do you? What about you?
It's interesting. I tell you that. I
That means no, ladies and gentlemen.
you
That means
know,
no, ladies and gentlemen.
it was unexpected. I tell you that much.
For
It
sure.
was
If
that
that's
was
what they're doing.
unexpected.
If that's what they're doing. But kind of not having that was kind of strange. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I don't understand why they wouldn't have had. I mean, they're fighting for the IC belt. Why wouldn't you have them? You know, I don't know. See, that's another thing about creative. That's another thing about 'em. Why, what are you thinking? Why wouldn't you have them? What I'm saying, not there. I don't know, man. They are literally. I just don't get it. I you
yeah,
know
I don't know how AJ Lee is not on the show at MSG of all fucking places. Like All right, all right. You don't want us to care about this match? That's cool. I don't care about the match then. You think we get Demon Balor versus Dominic, or you just think there's no way we don't get Demon Balor versus that? Because if it's just Finn Balor coming out, I'm I'm gonna turn off WrestleMania if it's just Finn Balor. I'm just gonna let you know I'm gonna end the stream. Whatever night that is, the stream is done. I don't care if it's on night two and Rome, and obviously Rome is the main event. I'm ending the stream if Demon Balor doesn't come on my damn screen. I'm telling you that right now. I will leave. I will leave.
I think we
Demon,
do get
it
Demon
better be on
Balor.
my screen.
I think we do
It
get
better be.
Demon Balor.
Oh my god. I don't get. See, I don't know. I'm gonna jump over. I don't want to say that. The Jacob Fatu and Drew thing kind of took a turn that like, why do an unsanctioned match? Why not do a last man standing match? Wouldn't that be more? Wouldn't
I
that
don't
be what
know.
you want?
One would think.
Like they threw each other off a fucking building. Last man standing. That says last man unsanctioned. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's um disabled in some way that you can't be held liable. Last man standing and let them beat shit out of each other. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. But they chose unsanctioned, so I don't know how do you feel about that? I don't
Man, I'm with you, Fair. It's the same thing. Why is the is the wording is the wording the important thing here, or what? Because
that it makes
it
it sounds
makes
more dangerous.
right, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Does it make
Uh,
it sound more dangerous or something?
like why? I, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm telling you, man, creative does not know what the hell they're doing right now.
This the it has no rhythm. The card has no rhythm to it. That's the point. It has no rhythm to it. If we're gonna pick who's the first match of each night, who will be the first? Like I don't know.
uh,
It has no
I
rhythm to it. What's the least of everything is the least important right now, and then one thing is the important thing up there.
the
You know what I'm saying? Night two has, I think night
oh
two has Obafemi.
uh
So Obafemi is in the middle, and then you got Roman and Punk. And like, has no ebb and flow to it. It's just like matches here.
I'm
Fucking
wondering
watch it.
I'm wondering if whatchamacallit, if Gunther and Seth Rollins kick off night two.
You put that night two.
To your point, when you mentioned in the group chat, if Seth is there night two, then
He's probably involved with Punk and Roman.
yeah.
Well, you could do that with night one too, though. You can put him on night one, two. As I'm thinking about that now, it night one or two doesn't preclude him from saying, going after Punk or going after Roman. I don't think he would go after Roman though. Which yeah, I,
I'm
we got to
telling
do
you, dude.
something to make. I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck. This is whack. You should put all the title matches minus the WWE title on night two. Just put shit over there. put put shit over there. Like, oh my god, put all the nobody gives a fuck about. Oh, this shit is trash.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's bad. It's bad.
Like even on paper, like I'm a love Gunther, Punk, Roman rather, not Roman, damn, Rollins and Gunther. But boy, you better tell me something that makes some fucking sense next week,
I'm with you, man. I'm
and you
with you,
better
man.
do something with the Usos and this fucking I Show Speed shit because that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, now see, that's another
What
thing.
are you doing?
That's another thing it being WrestleMania. The fact that they're bringing Ice Speed he's been appearing in WWE PLEs for what, the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years, because he was there when
Bro, he's been on Raw the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excuse me. I don't
Why
get
is
it,
he
man.
involved in a title match? Why? Why?
Yeah, I don't get
I
it,
don't get
man.
it. And then you put the Usos.
Dude, this car is gonna be ass.
Them losing put thought in my head that Roman's not winning the title at WrestleMania.
Mm,
Because why wouldn't that be the final image of the bloodline reuniting with him with the titles and then with the tag titles? Why wouldn't that be the fucking image? Or is the turn for CM Punk and Roman when it comes down to the match that nobody helps him and he does it by himself?
yeah,
I'm not like the feud is getting to the point where it has to stick the landing because it's done everything in the depth and it's kind of just sounds like you're knocking it, but I'm not. It's just you've done everything that you were supposed to do. They got it off. You got the points off, family and all of that. You got everything off that you were supposed to do. But when CM Punk marched down to that ring and went to fight Roman Reigns head up, I don't know about any of y'all that's watching this and anybody that's listening, and Chris and James and whoever, Smitty, I didn't believe an ounce of that. An
yeah.
ounce of it, brother. I didn't believe an ounce of it. No, it just didn't feel like that needed to happen then. So he beat your ass, and then the next week you just march down to the ring. Nothing's wrong with you. You perfectly fine, bro. You 47 years old, brother. Ain't no way in the world your hip don't hurt. But you just walk down to the ring to the dude that's 8 years younger than you, fucking 50, 60 pounds heavier than you, and you picked him up and powerbombed him by yourself and get the fuck out of here, bro. That just it didn't. I don't know. That shit didn't hit for me. Not that I didn't understand what they were doing. I understand the plot line and the story for it. It just it didn't seem believable to me. I don't know how you feel.
I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. I put you like that.
It was
Was
just it was the worst.
yeah.
I didn't. It just didn't feel like anything I seen. It was a slow mo video going around where who I don't know who the agent was, but he grabbed Roman, make sure he had something to pull himself up with. Man,
You know what? I'm wondering.
if you're
I'm
gonna charge what you charge, you cannot give people this shit, bro. And I'm not the nitpicker dude, but you have been terrible for like 8 months now. 8 months, bro. Like you're twisting your turns and just slapping into dead ends, and you're booking yourself in the corners, and you don't know how to get out of that maze, brother. You need to. I don't know. I, just put the belt on one of the youngins and see what they can do. Just throw the chum in the water, bro. At this point, you
hmm
got some of the biggest wrestlers and biggest names that you've ever had. That even had that Vince has had in a collection of itself. Only Vince has had that type of talent to get off whatever story he wanted to get off, and that was an Attitude Era where he went 9, 10 deep, and that every match on the card had a legit story in the Attitude Era. You got that type of talent, and you're doing this.
Yeah. I think this is the part of the
That's
show,
just
ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to mention it's called Fair Rants.
it's just
No,
pitiful, bro.
no,
You
no.
can't defend it.
That's the
You
thing.
can't.
No, no, yeah, that's the
That's my
thing.
point.
Yeah.
I can't defend it. You can't.
No,
Bro,
I'm with you, man. I
he got
agree.
talent. Look at the talent. Punk, Roman, Cody. Drew,
Mm.
Randy, Seth. Damn, I got just five people before I even mentioned Seth. Then you got not youngins, but you got an LA Knight, you got a Jay Uso that popped off. You got the Usos as a tag team superstar type of group. You got people like the New Day with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. You got youngins coming up, Trick Williams, Camilo Hayes was just on a magnificent run with the US title. Um, Oba, obviously. You got you got a roster of about a good men and I didn't even get to the women. Jade, Rhea, Bianca's hurt right now, but you got her. Liv, Stephanie Valkyrie, if you get her right. Uh, um, damn, how many more? Chelsea Green, maybe give her a title shot. By the way, Becky, AJ Lee, who's coming back and still has it. You got a bunch of fucking talent, a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't no way you this bad, bro. You no way you are. You can't
Like,
be this bad.
but here's the crazy
You
part though.
can't be.
Here's the crazy part. When he had NXT, I think we've talked about this. NXT was probably the best thing smoking in WWE for about a good
They
four
were
or 5 years.
smoking the main brand. Smoke Black and Gold was. I wasn't watching fucking WWE at that point. That was when Roman started to get his fucking push. I was watching Black and Gold because that was the real shit. Where did that? Where?
Dog, I have no idea.
I thought I was going to get a bunch of that shit. It's got some.
Nah,
I don't
dude.
know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, granted, you've
I don't know. Uh-oh. Think we had some tech.
been. I don't know what happened, dude. Why is everybody wanting to call me tonight? All of a sudden, everybody and their brother wants to call me. I'm like,
They
what the
they want to they want to know what's going on. What's
man?
going on?
I'm like, come on, dude. Everybody and their brother wants to call me. Now, any other night they wouldn't call me. Now tonight, all of a sudden, everybody wants to call me.
Hit that do not disturb.
Man, I'm gonna have to, man. I'm gonna have to.
But yeah, like you can't like you go about 40 deep. Nah, yeah, I'm exaggerating. Like 20 deep, 15, 20 deep with legit talent. I'm not talking about like maybe like if you give them a chance, you got like 20 wrestlers that are legit that you should be killing this fucking shit with. I mean, they all semi, soap opera actors anyway. But you can't get off with this roster.
Yeah,
With this
it,
roster, bro.
it makes you wonder if he really doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, I
Or if
think
he's
he has
listening
an
to the wrong. I don't know if he's
yeah
not filtering right. I think that's what
yeah
it is. It's not
yeah.
filtering right.
I was gonna say, him. He could be listening to the wrong people.
I mean, he is listening to the wrong people. Whoever got his ear is fucking up.
Yeah,
they need
yeah.
to. They need to hire Kevin Feige or some shit. Like I don't know. Just hire somebody and get this shit right. Because this is ridiculous. Like if you just look at the card, if I read off the card, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, Cody
Hmm.
Rhodes versus Randy Orton, Stephanie Valkyrie versus Liv Morgan, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, Femi, Brock Lesnar, Jacob Fatu, fucking Drew McIntyre. Do I have to keep saying names? This fucking card is fire on paper. But what I'm
Yeah.
watching is crap, bro. Trash. I don't even like talking like this. This shit is trash, garbage. Masuda, do the gift with the throwing in the fucking dumpster. This is just, it's not good. It's not good. What do you? I don't even know what they do with Seth and Gunther. How do you even play that off? It
Yeah, see,
sounds like
that's
he
a.
said. It sounded like he said, "I was waiting for you, Seth," when he was beating
Hmm.
his ass. So hopefully that was the case, and they give us something good. But why
Because
would Paul Heyman
I
call
was,
Gunther?
but well, see, okay. Here's the thing. I was because so when Gunther came out and attacked Seth Rollins, I was sitting there thinking, okay, what history do they have? Right. I was trying to think. I
Hmm.
couldn't think of anything. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Okay. What story can you tell with these two? Um, the architect versus the legend killer. How can you play off of the story? To your point, does Gunther come out and say, "Hey, um, uh, Paul Heyman, call me. I'm gonna do him a favor. Blah blah blah. This that and the third." Because obviously, once Seth got medically cleared, because we were kind of speculating that he wouldn't be ready until after WrestleMania. We kind of speculated that after Mania is when he would be ready, but he was cleared. So now I think this is just him try. I think this is just them, rather not him. Them WWE giving him a whatchamacallit, giving him a match, so that way he can be on the Mania card or what have you. As far as story wise, I really don't know how they're going to play it off or play it up rather, because I really don't know which way you can go with this. Honestly, for me, I mean, if you can think of something, let me know. But I honestly don't know where I can go,
I
where you can go
mean,
with that story.
like I said, he said that it was. I felt he might not have, and I've been trying to listen closely on the video, but it kind of sounds like that. It sounds like somebody might have said it in the background. I'm just gonna assume that he said it. He said that I've been waiting for you, Seth. I
Hmm.
don't know why though, because I don't even think
Right.
they've had a match.
And see, that's the thing. I'm like, man, I was wondering if they had a match. Like, was it an NXT or something like that, or SmackDown or Raw?
No, it wasn't.
I like,
He wasn't in
I
NXT when he was
okay,
there.
yeah.
He
I'm
was already on the main roster.
okay. So I was literally sitting there thinking, like, have they met on Raw, crossed paths on Raw or SmackDown or anything? Royal Rumble, any of that stuff. I think this is more so than anything something to get Seth Rollins on the card for WrestleMania 42. That's what I think it is. I think that's what it is. I think they're trying, and honestly, I think Gunther and Seth Rollins is going to be a great match. Honestly, I mean, you do want a backstory as to why he would attack him, but I think ultimately that's the reason why they got him on there. So that way, Seth can have a match at WrestleMania 42.
Yeah, I'm trying to search. I don't see any instance when they cross paths before, which is great. Yeah, we get a great match, but why? Wrestling is always the sit that you ask why. Why did you do this? Why are you doing that? What's this? What's that? If I don't have a
Right,
why to start, it don't make fucking sense to me. So, and maybe they pull some shit out their ass, but how do I have faith in that when you can't even book fucking CM Punk and Roman Reigns and Cody fucking Rhodes and Randy Orton fucking right?
right, right. Yeah,
I got
I don't
Cody
know,
Rhodes.
man.
I got Cody Rhodes coming out on fucking Raw and Stephanie coming out, and we're like, "Oh, you're not your dad." Well, you're not your dad. Who the fuck cares?
I think honestly, I think Stephanie came out because, to your point, it was the Garden, and usually when they come to Madison Square Garden, they want to try to do something special, give the fans a little something extra or whatever. And Stephanie McMahon was one of those things. Um, I know Stephanie has history against Randy Orton and everything like that, but it honestly, I was like, okay. Oh, hold
I
on,
mean, why
and
couldn't
wait,
you say that then? Instead of
and
telling me
wait a
that,
minute.
oh, Randy Orton's this diabolical dude and you don't know what you're doing, why didn't you tell us why he's a diabolical dude? because he did it right in that fucking arena. But why wasn't that written out? Why
Wait a
you
minute,
have
hold
to
on,
understand what you're fucking doing?
and hold on, wait a minute, and I missed like the first 10 or 15 minutes of that segment because my brother, I had my family call me like right when I was getting ready to, dude, I swear, I called my brother-in-law. I called him back because we were talking earlier and I had to go because I had to take care of something. So I called him back.
Mm,
I promise you, I said to myself, I said, watch, this dude's going to call me right before Raw comes on. Literally 2 minutes before 7 o'clock, he calls me. And I missed, darn it, the first 15 minutes of that segment. So I had to go back and rewatch it or whatever. And I guess I didn't miss nothing. But that's besides the point. Uh, but yeah, it was,
it was
yeah. Look,
it was stupid.
Both Raw and SmackDown were not good at all. Like you said, the only thing that saved Raw was the fact that we were waiting on CM Punk and Roman Reigns and Oba and Brock Lesnar um,
Mhm.
to do their thing. As far as Roman and CM Punk, Roman came out, said his catchphrase, and that was pretty much it. Because CM Punk
Yeah,
came
yeah,
out and attacked him, and
mhm.
yeah, that was pretty much it. And then
Yeah.
they got the fight
He
and
sidestepped
everything,
the
and
spear. He
yeah.
sidestepped the spear, and then he
No, no,
powerbomb
no, no,
Roman.
no,
I mean, okay.
no, no. Actually, I think Roman was supposed to land a Superman punch, and I think Punk was on the wrong was on the wrong side or
Well, yeah,
something.
that was during the ring, but the climax of it is he went to spear Punk. Punk pushed another dude in the way. He power bomb Roman Reigns to the fucking the the announce table. I couldn't think of it. Like I said, it just
Yeah,
was okay. So what?
yeah.
Like Roman's not on TV
Huh?
next week. We know that. We
Mhm.
know Roman's not on TV next week. We know that. I don't
Oh,
understand
he's
how the
not okay.
Usos lose
Okay.
their titles. Yeah, I don't understand how the Usos lose their titles and then don't hear from them the rest of the fucking show.
Yeah, yeah. See, the continuity or the yeah, it's just bad all around, dude. It's just bad all around.
Like they're not mad they lost. They didn't have an attitude. They didn't throw a water bottle. You have Sami Zayn knocking down water bottles for fucking 6 weeks. They didn't knock down a water bottle. They didn't care.
Oh, yeah, man.
They ain't talk to
It's
their
just
cousin
bad.
about it. Like nothing. Just
It's
left.
it's
Like what?
dude, this whole it's just bad. Look here, let's go ahead and let's talk about why Becky Lynch keeps calling out Roman Reigns about stuff. Uh
Yo,
Becky
I'm
Lynch,
so sick of
go
this.
ahead, Fair,
I don't
because
understand.
this.
It's not even just Becky. Like, why do we keep bringing up this man's schedule? Like, shut the fuck up about it.
Do you think?
It's,
I think what it
it is.
is. I think what
But
it is.
no.
People are. I think people are jealous. That's what I think. What it is. People are jealous.
But,
I
but
think.
why?
I,
Like, especially with a person that you know, because you know him, Seth. You know him. It's a bunch of other people keep mentioning this fuck. Like, y'all don't know him. Y'all know why he doesn't come to work, or not that he doesn't come to work. Why he has a partial schedule and how he moves. So why do you keep mentioning it? This shit is getting weird to me.
I
Like, why
think
do you
what it
keep
is,
mentioning this
man.
shit?
I think what it is. People ultimately get jealous of what they can have. Because I was wondering if it was something to the effect of probably I thought it was heel work, to be honest with you. That's what I thought what it was. I thought it
It
was heel work.
is to an extent, but why do they like? It's like it's the same seven people. That's like not even seven. Same three people. Is Cody takes a polite jab, Seth takes a jab, Becky takes a jab. It's the same three people. Like at
Hold on,
some point,
is Seth Becky and who again?
and Cody.
Cody, okay, Cody, okay.
Cody says it in more in a polite way. Like he says you put in the work, he deserves that, which is fine. CM Punk says it too, and it's not even a defense. I just want to know why you keep doing it. Like, is it an inside joke? Is that what it is? Because I feel like it's an inside joke that they just needling him. But I don't. Why do we keep doing that stupid shit? And then it spreads to the stupid IWC and the Twitter and the stupid app. And then they're the ones that's taking it seriously, so they just make up a whole bunch of shit, and then the shit just gets wild. Like, it's just, I don't know. That shit is just crazy to me. Like, leave that shit
No,
alone.
like I said, that's what I think. What it is, I think is you know what, it could be a little bit of both. Could be maybe an inside joke. Could be some truth to it because I mean Roman, but let's be honest, Roman has been the top man. Hold on, he's been the
Right,
top man for like what, probably since 2020. Well,
right.
actually, I would say
So longer
longer,
than that.
but yeah, longer than
Longer than
that. But
that.
I mean, as far as like him really, really being who he is, I would say 2020 when he came back and he became once he became the tribal chief. I think a lot of people
Right.
saw that and and saw what he was getting because I mean the man has his own shoe deal coming out next, or he has a shoe deal, and his
Oh, really?
his first shoe is coming out next year. So
Bro, first of all, I'm gonna need you never to wear a Levi Air Jordan jean
hey,
suit. Leave the jean suits alone. Okay? I don't care if they give you money for it. Leave it alone.
Hey,
Cause
hey, I will say this. I do have a pair of those Air Jordan Levi threes. Hey, them shits is hot, man. I can't even hold you. They are hot.
I'm not a
They
Jordan.
are.
I got Jordans on right now, but I don't. Yeah, like, why is everything let me get the Black Panther fours? What? let me let me get the Captain America 17s. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
no, here's something I do want to ask you about, Fair, because this is something that it's been coming up a lot, and a lot of I've heard Taker talk about it, and I've heard quite a few superstars talk about this, about how a lot of the talent they don't uh they don't stay for their matches. You know, it seems like they just come in, do their stuff, and then they leave. They don't stay for their matches or anything. Um, I don't, I know that was a big thing, old school. A lot of the old school wrestlers they would stay behind, or even if they didn't come out to the very end, they, when the show was going on, they were in the back watching matches, promos, all that stuff. So, uh, how do you feel about that, Fair? Like, because Bailey was recently on the Six Feet Under podcast with Taker and his wife, and she mentioned about how a lot of these wrestlers they don't stay behind. They don't watch matches or anything like that. You know, they come in, do the thing, and then they leave. I, uh, what are your thoughts about that?
I mean, it's a product of this the generation now. I don't know. I don't even know necessarily that they leave like the building. I think it's so much things in WWE that they have them doing. They just go separate ways. Like, you got the up down down. They got this backstage stuff. They got the Unreal. They got the 17 other YouTube channels that they have affiliated with the fucking brand. Most of the time, the podcast, like the Stephanie McMahon podcast, her podcast, or Cody's podcast, is taped during or right before, you know, a show, or right after a show. So it's like, I don't know if it's just so much to do. Is the company so much bigger, and then sometimes I guess motherfuckers just want to go home. What was wrong? I don't know.
Right.
I can watch it on I can watch it
I,
on playback. Why I gotta watch it there?
right. I think, it's one of those things where it's definitely old school, an old school mentality of, staying back and watching the matches. And I think to a certain degree, Fair, I think sometimes they should stay back and watch matches. And I say that because some of these matches can get clunky. They can get a little I'm sorry, they can get a little uh
unorganized to a certain degree. So if you're a wrestler who you know you have a hard time doing certain things like certain moves or getting or trying to or not getting over a certain way, then maybe you should stay behind and watch yourself and watch certain things so that way you can get a better idea of what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. So that way, come next week, the following week or whatever, you can improve. But I do hear what you're saying.
I mean, that just to be honest with you, that just sounds like to me when Bailey says it or Taker says it, just means that nobody's hanging out backstage like they used to anymore. I don't give credence to like if they want to look at matches or know what they did wrong in the matches, what they really need to do is get out and start getting in house shows again, so they can actually get rhythm back. That's be we can talk about and say what you think I did wrong all the live long day, but the only thing that helps physical action is physical action. You have to do it you have to keep repeating it. So
Right. House
all of
shows.
that is
I do agree with the house show part. I do agree with the house shows part because I've heard that quite a bit. They obviously they don't do the house shows as much as they used to, and I don't know if that's because of budget cuts or what. But
I don't know, it's
maybe
budget. I just think they think that they can make more money with these TV contracts than they can, you know, get from a house show. Like if I'm getting, 7 billion from ESPN, then what the hell I need to do a house show for to rent out an arena for no
right,
reason. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like they
exactly.
don't need they are making the income from somewhere else now. And in the meantime, well, I don't have to then send my crew to each damn weekend to a city in the state. That also saves me money. And then we can just limit the house shows to right around there our big events like a WrestleMania or right before a SummerSlam or something like that.
Hmm.
So is it cost effective? Yeah, but it's mostly yeah. I got money over here, and these dudes take bumps for 365 days. Uh, let's take some bumps away. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of money saving. It's a big ball of all of that, really. But as
Yeah.
far as like watching, I gotta watch your match on a monitor in the arena. Why? I got a phone and I can watch it on my way to the airport. If I need help with a promo, we can video chat. It's 2026.
Hmm.
Like I don't need to be there to know what happened or know what the match is or watch the match even because I have this thing.
Right.
This thing
No,
shows
no,
me
no.
everything. I can watch the live feed.
No, you're right. I think it was just something interesting because I've heard people. Matter of fact, Brock Lesnar he had mentioned it a little bit of it on a recent podcast. So I think it was just something that kind of caught my attention. But I mean, you're right. It's a different time, a different era, and if people don't want, I think I also do think you kind of build that camaraderie a little bit because I don't know how these wrestlers are when once they get to an arena, if they're talking to each other backstage or they're kind of keeping to themselves, maybe doing a TikTok or whatever the case may be. But obviously, it's not what it was in the '90s or even 2000s or even 2010s to a certain degree. I agree with you. It's a
But the
whole
times
new,
are different though.
yeah.
It's just the
Yeah.
times
Times
are
are
different.
definitely different. Yeah.
Nobody's doing what they like. Nobody's out here just smashing 12 packs in the back no more. Like
Right.
first of all, the athletes now are actually athletes. Not that they
Hmm.
weren't, but these dudes take care of their bodies, their minds, and all of that. Now
Hmm.
that's how they get down. Most of these dudes are former NFL players or college players that didn't get to the NFL because of injury or something stupid. Like these are dudes that are actually dudes that give a shit about their bodies. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like they're not out here drinking every night and then making the next town. Like they don't do that shit. That's
Right.
not how they work.
Right.
That's not
Right.
how they were structured when they were younger, and that's not how they're going to be when they older. Just if you look at the roster, bunch of athletes that were in locker rooms that played professionally. So of course
Hmm.
the landscape or the feeling or the chemistry changes in back because now it's more of a sports field. I don't see
Right.
sports people hanging out watching video in the back. Like they'll go off in their own little corner. Like if you take the shit that we watch the most, which is football, there's never a cluster of dudes unless they're in the film room doing a team meeting. But there's never a dude, hey, No, they go in their little groups and they all watch what they watch. That's just how I feel like that's probably how it is right now. It's just a big sports atmosphere, sports type of locker room.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch of people hanging out there, but it's just probably just not this type. It's not going to be the same because it's not the same type of person that they have in the locker room. Like they're not.
Right.
It's just people that give a shit about their bodies, not drinking Jack Daniels every Tuesday and Wednesday for no
Right.
reason.
Real quick, Randy Orton says he will see the person that he has been speaking with on the phone this Friday on SmackDown in St. Louis. So with that big reveal will happen. Hopefully it's not
I
disappointing,
bet, I
but
bet you it's
I don't
Cody.
know.
I bet you it's Cody. You want to bet me?
Hmm.
I bet you it's Cody. He been leaving voice messages on Cody's phone. I bet money.
Hmm. We shall see. Well, that is going to conclude tonight's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great uh the rest of the week. Make sure you follow us on X Twitter at WWTB24. And also hit that like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel, Wrestling with the Bros. So when we go live like we are now, you will be notified. Shout out to our executive producer, Smitty, also James. We will see you guys here next week. We're not going live again for any other episodes of WWE, Raw, SmackDown, whatever, until WrestleMania. We're not going live because I refuse to waste my time on that. I refuse to that. Hey, for fair, I'm Chris, Smitty. Y'all have a good one. Smitty, hit the music. We out of here. Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. The 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros.
Acknowledge us.